Hello, Libra. I had to start over. That's why you already have the blessing bag and the gypsy witch and the tarot card um, out already. But yeah, I had to start over because I'm having some technical difficulties. I am Miss Hands today. I am Miss Hands today, and I'm returning back to this for the morning inspo. Um, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're going to see it in your mind before it actually happened. Deja vu is taking place. This is deja vu all day, especially with the message. The before message was you see it in your mind, or you need to envision it in your mind before it already happens. Then the Akashic records come out. The money safe is open. For some of you guys with the King of Swords, and I remember having these same exact cards. And I was just, when I looked at these cards placed down here, I'm like, I pulled this trio already. I did this already. This happened already. So I'm like, oh, it's deja vu. That's what's going on. Something that's going to happen, you're going to be like, wow, this happened already. I did this already. I said this already. Or I've been here already. Also, I was getting this energy. I was going to save it for my reading later, but the energy is that somebody was bracing themselves to go back down a painful road, a familiar painful road. That's not going to happen. Okay. There's something that you are bracing yourself for. It's like, you know, all the curves and turns of this road, but that painful road is not going to happen. You are bracing yourself to go down another, or to go down a dreadful road that you've been through already, and you're dreading going through it again. It's like you walking up to get some news that you don't want. Stomach is like flipping and things like that. So it's a lot of all of that energy going on. All right, so I am feeling moony. It is Friday, so I'm going to start next week with the affirmations. I forgot to do the affirmations. So I'm like, oh yeah, let me just start next week with the affirmations, and definitely have something better. Um, it's Thanksgiving next week. Dang, November rolled by. They said October rolled by, November rolled by. But that's how it always gets at the end of the year. So yeah, let's get right into it. Deja vu is taking place. You got the Akashic records are open. The money safe is open. The King of Swords is open. And the reason why you're in the place of the King of Swords is because you actually already did something before. You actually already seen something before. You already something has already happened, whether it has happened in your head, or whether it has happened in like a dream, or whether it's actually happened, like something has already happened. I do also feel like that there could be a child that could be getting deja vu, and they could be saying like, oh, this has already happened, and you like, no, it didn't. Like, we came here already, right? I used to get deja vu so much when I was a child that I'm like, wait, I did this already. And my mom used to be like, you did what? I came here and I said this I said this, and you said that, and you had that on, and da 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 da. She's like, you're crazy. Or, you know, like, and I would get deja vu all the time, like all the time. So it reminds me, deja vu just takes me back to my childhood. Like, it reminds me of just how much, like, and I could never relate to anybody fully. I'm like, do y'all see things already? Like, something's already happened? Like, you've already lived it already? I don't know. It was just weird. So something could definitely be very, very weird. You already lived something. You've already done something before. Something is definitely, deja vu is taking place. That's probably what this, like, draining energy. All right, so the greatest opportunity that you have for today is that you have this South Node energy here. You have the opportunity to not let your past hold you back. So that, yeah, something else is repeating itself. So you have the opportunity. That's what I was saying, break the cycle. That's what I was going at when I was getting into deja vu and things already happening and blah blah blah. If there are painful situations, or traumatic situations, you can actually break a cycle. This is giving you the opportunity to do something different, to be one step ahead. And you know, the King of Swords is the chess master, because the King of Swords is the mastermind. So you have the opportunity to not let your past hold you back. You may want to look at your chart today, skim over your chart. I would say screenshot your chart to your phone. You can get it from Cafe Astrology. I think that's the but you can type in a birth chart and get it. You need the time of your birth though. And definitely understand what that sign is in your south node, and understand what type of obstacles, how you may hold on to your past, or how you may let your past stop you in certain situations. Okay. um the greatest challenge what the greatest challenge that you are going to have, we talked about visions. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been in such alignment with the cards and alignment with a whole bunch. I'm just so thankful for the gift that I do have. We were talking about the visions. You need to have that vision, hold that vision in your mind first before you let your body there. It's going to be challenging for you to hold some type of vision. I also see like there's a grand ending or a grand beginning. There's a way that you need to stick to your vision. I feel like this could be very, very changing times, and we were talking about fives and sevens, odd numbers, odd things, odd dreams, odd thoughts, odd feelings. Also, you may have the feeling of crying. I know I've been in like my emotional bag, just letting my emotions just kind of flow. They can be happy emotions. I've just been an emotional wreck. Okay. So, this could be a really, really odd time for you. You do have hold your vision. So this is like have that fixed vision. Hold the vision that you have in your mind for yourself. And this is going to be like a highest version. This is a grand version. There's a need for you to keep that vision there in your head. Okay. So later on today, there is something that you need to be bold and make the first move with. There's something that you have not quite done, that something's going to be like, you need to get it done, and that is being bold and making the first move. You have the cardinal moon here. So this is you being bold and getting something done, being bold and springing into action. So it's not just action, it's a bold action. It's not just saying, go ahead and you do something. No, be bold first. Be confident first. There's a need for you to fill yourself up first so you can spring yourself right into action. All right. All right. You have meditate and contemplate here. There could be a Pisces or someone that is standing in the way or something like that. That's the only sign that is up here. Okay. That is up here. You have just South Node, fixed moon, cardinal moon, then you have the new moon in Pisces here. So there could be some type of water sign or something. Oh wow! Then at the bottom of the deck we do have the full moon in Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. There could be some type of significant Pisces placement in your chart. There's a need for you to meditate and contemplate on something. How you're going to be able to overcome some type of obstacle thrown in your way, whether it's a person with significant Pisces or a Pisces moon. You're going to have to meditate and contemplate. Meditate on it, on some type of vision. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, we got the Sag showing up. We got luck on your side. I love this card. There's some type of luck that is on your side today. This is something that is worth your while. Something that you achieve. This is the optimism. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you shoot your shot. Like this is a perfect day for you to shoot your shot. I feel like something happens just like you envisioned it or just like you saw it already. I feel like you saw yourself winning and you actually win. But you do have the archer. You see the archer shooting. I do feel like somebody is definitely going to shoot their shot or something. You nail something like you nail something on the head, or you hit the jackpot, or hit the bullseye, or hit something. Like something is just like luck is just definitely on your side. Today is a great day for you to, well, no, actually you're going to feel like luck is on your side. I do feel like when you're bold and you make this first move, you're going to feel like that you hit the mark, or you hit the spot, or you hit some type of goal, or you hit some type of something. Today, once you make this move, you're going to feel like you have luck on your side. All right, you do have, it's time to take action. You do have, it's time to take action here. Yeah, action. Today is going to be a call for action. Action, 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 action. Got Aries, fiery, creative energy, bold energy, confident energy, all of that good stuff. Today is definitely going to be a day of action. So here's the emotions that have been getting me, guys. The super moon. Emotions are running very, very high. Look how big that moon is. The moon is giving all of her power. Okay, something is charging us emotionally, supercharging us emotionally. And wow, these emotions are going to continue tomorrow. Okay, so I do feel like that this is a supercharge from the moon. This is some type of climax or something happening. But these are like very, very high emotions. And with high emotions, I do feel like the magnetism is very, very high. So definitely just be very, very like, so you have high emotions and you have a day full of actions and bold moves. That's a Libra. Balancing that shit out. All you want to do is sit and stay in your emotions, but also when you are emotional, you do find yourself very, very creative. So I do feel like right now is you're kind of getting into this energy where you're kind of like filling yourself out, kind of filling yourself out. All right, so what else do we have? We got look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. There's a need for you to look at something bolder, bigger, as you go to sleep. There may be some things that you need to release. Remember, those emotions are going to stick with us tomorrow, probably most likely through the weekend. Um, Especially with this super moon coming out, something is really, really big, something is really, really supercharging us. um but there's a need for you to look at the bigger picture. There's a need for you to kind of like see the brighter side of life. You know, Sagittarius is very, very optimistic. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was saying that Sagittarius is very, very optimistic. Look at the bigger picture. If you look at the bigger picture of things, you would see that luck is on your side. If you were to look at the bigger picture of things, it does look like you have been achieving a lot. And something is looking really, really good. Something's looking up for you. Tell me more about don't let your past hold you back. About Libra South Node right now. Why is Libra South Node coming out? And why is it coming out as a great challenge? All right, so with your South Node, like I said, for some of you guys, you have the opportunity to kind of rewrite the past. That's why something is springing up again. There's some type of moments or some type of energies that are coming to you that you have lived through before, you've thought about before, or something like that. And this is a time for you to create some type of new birth, create some type of new type of life out of something, instead of you being held back in your past. There's a need for you to create a new cycle, and this is for you to birth anew. So that is why something is coming out, so you can birth anew. Okay. What's in the middle? We do have will and we do have darkness. Darkness is definitely coming to light. So I do feel like your greatest challenge right now is what you can birth in the darkness, is that you have the opportunity to create a new cycle, or to create with some type of darkness. A lot of creation comes out of darkness, okay? Tell me more about hold your vision. Why is that going to pose as a challenge for Libra today? Holding their vision, okay? Because of some type of growth. Because of some growth that you're going through, or because of something that is divine timing, I do feel like that it's going to be really, really hard for you to hold your vision. Let me see if this is almost like the same moon. I do feel like something could not be there yet. Something could just be touching the surface. There's a need for you to definitely stay optimistic. Also, you see the clock that's in her hand. That is just a symbolization of divine timing that's being at play right now. Also, you see the earth here. So this has a lot to do with this other person. I do feel like your past, or something that could have happened in your past, has a lot to do with growth. There's a new cycle that's being created now. All right, be bold and make the first move. Okay, so the first move, expect the unexpected. When you are bold and you make the first move, the unexpected is going to happen. There's a need for you to follow your light. There's a need for you to follow this type of challenge. I do feel like that there's something unexpected that is going to happen. There's a need for you to make the first move on something. This is something that you're going to be contemplating. I do feel like this is something that you're going to have to muster up the strength to do as the day progresses. But I do feel like you're going to have the strength to do it, and the confidence, because confidence is definitely coming through, which could be a little shaky because you are still a little bit emotional. Tell me more about meditate and contemplate. All right, you have peace. Yeah, something is telling you the way to get through something is meditation. The way that you're going to be able to get through, the way that you're going to be able to deal with something is going to be meditation. Tell me more about luck is on your side. All right. Ooh, you got pleasure. Okay, so you're feeling really, something is really hot. Something is really hot, heavy, sensual. And luck is definitely on your side. All right, your action. Yeah, because of the action that you made, because of some type of actions, because of something that you did. All right, so I do feel like for some of you guys, this is calling you to release something. There's something that you have been sitting on, put it out. You got space and opportunity. You got time, space, and opportunity. Yeah, tired. It's time for you to put that energy out. Look at the baby. It's time for space and opportunity. You got space and opportunity. Nothing but space and opportunity. But I do feel like you're going to be feeling good about the moves that it is that you make. Also, if there's a love relationship, we did talk about mind control or something like that. Like, I feel like you don't know how much you have a person's mind. You felt like that some connection was completely physical, and a connection was not completely physical. There was a connection that was mental as well. You don't give yourself enough credit in this connection that you need to give yourself. You should be giving yourself way more credit. Somebody is in love with you, like mental, like you had their mind way before you had their body. You had it. All right. Tell me more about it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so you have fear here. You got fear coming out. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do something. For some of you guys, this action that it is that you're going to do, This action that you need to do, this may be later on in the day, this action is going to bring some type of dreams and manifestations to fruition. Like I said, this is deja. It's going to feel like deja vu. You're going to feel like I've been here before. I said that. I met them. That is what it's going to feel like. It feels like deja vu. It's coming to, look, major attraction is supermoon. It's just that you're going to have to get out of your fear, or you're going to have to bring your fear with you. That's my new thing. Look, you're going to have to come with me because I'm scared, but we doing this. Like, not I'm scared, so I'm just going to sit in a house and not answer my phone and eat some vanilla Swiss almond ice cream. That's what I want right now. Like, y'all, I want some ice cream. And it's morning time, right? Let me have my coffee. Let me have my coffee. All right, tell me more about emotions running high. Oh, for some of you guys, oh, this is going to sound crazy, especially for the masculines, because they just don't get us on this level. All right, your feelings are your discernment. Right now, at least while this super high magnetic moon is, if your emotions have been tampered with, okay? Your emotions have been tampered with, like mine. Something is giving you discernment. For some of you guys, the reason why you can't see is because you haven't allowed yourself to cry. You're trying to figure out why you can't see something, why you don't know something. You have not given yourself the opportunity or the space to cry, the space to even feel your emotions, the space to even just be in complete feelings. It don't matter. You haven't even given yourself the space to even just feel weak for a moment. Let me just go and let me just be. You know, think about it like if it was your friend. You give them, your friend, that time. No, let it out. Come here. If you need me, let's go. When are you that person for you? There's a need for you to allow yourself to bring those emotions out. And your emotions are your discernment right now. It's coming up as discernment right now. Yeah. The wolf, your shadow's hungry. You haven't been feeding your shadow. Look at this balance. Yeah. Your shadow is like, and I was just joking about this, right? I was just joking about like having the shadow, like my shadow hungry. My shadow need to come out and eat. And literally my shadow, I was really speaking because here it is. My shadow need to come out and eat. I love the story about the two wolves. I'm going to read that story. I love this story about the two wolves. Which wolf are you going to feed? Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. I recognize all that I hunger for. Ooh, that could be the affirmation today. I recognize all that I hunger for. It says, an old and wise Cherokee is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asks his grandfather, is it said, grandfather, that everyone has two wolves within them? The first wolf gives darkness, despair, and hate, and jealousy and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do? My small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But, said the boy, grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. We must be careful about what we nourish and what we feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that brings us more to happiness. To ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on the planet as humans. We must also recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this. And we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more bounty. All right. Amazonite is a great stone for you today. Be mindful of which wolf you feed. I do feel like that there is, since we are Libras and since we know a thing or two about, we can't starve the shadow. When we starve the shadow, we come out like that fire is going to blow everything up. There's a need for you to balance these wolves. There's a need for you to try to find a way in balancing and feeding both of them. Or find a way of feeding in harmony, making them in harmony. But that is why these emotions are high. It's hunger. For some of you guys, your shadow is hungry. For some of you guys, your inner child is hungry. Something you haven't been feeding. And feeding is you have not been acknowledging it. You haven't been paying attention. You haven't been giving it the attention that it needs to thrive and grow. Like you are mommy or you are daddy. You have to give these aspects of yourself the attention, the love, the nurture that it needs. All right, tell me more about look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. For some of you guys, the bigger picture is you have enabled some type of boundaries. If you were to look at something, I feel like for some of you guys, you could be feeling like you made a wrong choice or you did something. But for some of you guys, you made a choice based off of your boundaries, okay? And when you go to sleep tonight, you're probably going to be thinking about, you know, should I do this or should I do that? But the bigger picture is you have placed a boundary. And that's a hard thing for Libra to do because Libra really likes to people please. And Libra's like, you know, okay, I'm fine with everything. You know, you just have fun. Wild out. And then next thing you know, we get into this energy. The shadow may come out. And that's because we haven't been feeding the shadow. Okay, we've been letting the shadow just been sitting back pissed off. Like, if you don't stop, you know what this is going to do. You know how I'm going to have to come out and tear everything up. You know, do you know what this is going to do? She is knocked out. But there's a need for you to respect the fact that you have placed your boundaries. Like you have definitely put your boundaries in place. And it is beautiful and you look beautiful. For some of you guys, your face, very, very beautiful face. I do feel like that there's a need for you to focus on the beautiful parts of your life. And be thankful for the beautiful parts of your life. Also, for some of you guys, there's going to be some type of mirror work, some mirror reflections. There's a lot of abundance coming to you. You're attracting so much right now. Make sure you spring yourself into action. Even if there is fear, just tell the fear to put its boots on, because it's coming too, okay? So that is your morning inspo. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.